Bound to be people about. Wait till someone jumps on a minute, then we'll have a little tour of the garden. Hey, someone's in. Hey Charlie, hi buddy. And Dean. Just gonna have a little wander around the garden. I probably won't be able to see the comments because of the sun on the screen. They will try. Right. Switch this camera around. Right, this is mainly my anims. This is a Antep Acidulma cross, the sweet pepper. Here's the beaver dam. There's a pod on there. As you can see, it was mullered early doors by slugs, but I think I've slowly getting there because there's all nice new growth coming on there now. I think I've put in lots of beer traps down. The trouble is, I want to buy lots of flipping beer, and I'm not drinking it, which is not clever. Next to that, then, we got Reaper Cross Butch tea. These were seeds I had from America. That's just starting to come on nicely now. Then we have the Space Jalapeno. As you can see, it's being eaten a bit, but it will do alright. Just starting to grow now. Sweet Pepper Bonita, another one which was mullered by slugs. My idea is I will take some of these lower leaves off, but by putting it inside this dual purpose, I can put the nutrients in and the dogs can't drink it. And if a slug comes up the side, it's got to go down in there and it'll sit in the water. That's my theory anyway. I won't be able to get up. Then we have a Aloha bell pepper, which is a nice looking plant. These are a big bell pepper with yellow stripes, I think. And you have the two boots, which is a black pearl and Tiger Cross Jalapeno. As you can see, lots of little pods on there, and there's a couple of little pods coming through on the jalapeno one, and there's another one of the Tiger Jalapeno there in a pot, and as you can see, just starting to see the new growth coming through now, so that should kick on nicely now. Then we got an Adrenalina purple orange. No idea what that cross is. Nice looking pot. And then we have a Bulgarian carrot, which I potted up the other day. On to the next one. Oh, we got some onions there. As you can see, they're swelling up nicely there now. Tomatoes. Tomatoes, that one's going bonkers, that one. Just thin that out a bit, give it a haircut. More tomatoes. You can see a nice tomato on here. Don't know what variety that is. Copper Ziziakum, or whatever that is. That's a bush variety tomato there, which is going bonkers. I'm going to need to trim that. Just taking over the bed. More tomatoes, another bush variety. More tomatoes. More tomatoes. More tomatoes. Then we have some turbo cubes. These have perked up nicely now. Now I think I've slowly getting to the bottom of the slugs. I still get the occasional one, as you can see. There's the residue of a slug being on there. But overall, these two plants in here start to look good. A few buds coming on and all. More onions. Smell it nicely. There's my garlics. Another week and I'll be pulling these. And then chucking my carrots in. There's the big failure now. It's a perennial bed here. It's easier. I did have the idea of putting some chilies in here, but again it's swamped. They are in there somewhere, but they're not going to grow tidy. So that was a big failure for this year. There we go. More dwarf tomatoes. Then we go on to another bit nice turbo cube. As you can see, lots of lovely purple flowers just starting to open. Nice big plant. I got 2 mullered manzanos in. I just left them in the 3-litre pots. There are some flowers on there. We'll see what they do. Orange ricotta, or the slug food, because the slugs seem to like that one a lot. Then we have a Largo. You can see some nice purple flowers coming on there. Then we have another 2 manzanos, as you can see, more slug food. Then we get a couple of pods. The top section seem alright. It's just the bottom, as you can see down in there. Look how slug food, big time. But I already have ideas for this area as well. My ricotta's, Phil, all I do once a week is give them a feed of compost tea. I don't give them anything else, just compost tea. I was told that by a good Chris Fowler, who's a very good ricotta grower, and that's all he feeds his plants, is a dose of compost tea once a week. Let's move into the tunnel then. Most of the plants have perked up since you've been here, Stu. They're all moving on nicely. Right then. Frogs I'll have to do. I'll try to stop the dogs eating them as well, because I no doubt they'll enjoy them too. Citra Dream F3. Lots of pods on there. Then we have the Ackee Pineapple. Lots of flowers stand open on here now. Starting to grow well, these now. Then we have a super spicy Ackee Lemon. As you can see, lots of little pods starting to come out. Branches going everywhere. Not going to be able to move in here in a couple of months. Another super spicy Ackee Lemon. Growing out nicely. And we have an Ackee Rojo, which wasn't doing very well, but it is new growth coming through now, as you can see it all there. So hopefully this will kick on. Then we have Ackee Strawberry, again, as you can see, some slight yellowing on the leaf, so I did have to tweak the feed, but the nice new growth coming through is a nice shade of green. So hopefully you'll crack that. Then we have a nice Lion Shark, which is opening up nicely. Nice couple of V's coming off now. Then we have a Widdy Widdy. And another nice plant with the dark leaves is the Roxa Tralala. Open. As you can see, like Stu was on about earlier in his video, and Tony mentioned it, when it's actively growing, and it's a nice sized plant, I do like to take the bottom of the leaves off up to the first opening Y, V, whatever you want to call it. I think for me it helps with the airflow getting through the plant better, strengthens up the stem better, and reduces some of the diseases with the leaves sitting on the bottom and everything. So that's why I do it. Then we have a Yellow Primo, Gasoline. Again, a few of these struggled early doors. I had my nutrients wrong, but now I got the new growth coming through. A lot nicer green, a lot better leaves. So hopefully I'll crack that. Need to fill up the slugs. Look, slugs are having a party. They keep drinking it. Mine, flipping gone for 2 days. The nice plant, which is the Overkill F1. And you've got a lovely plant here, which is called the Orange Shark. Very nice plant, this one. Nice dark variety. And I think that's a cross between a Reaper and a Pimenta de Nade, I think. Then we have the T-Rex Yellow. The White Hot Lime. Kangstar Scarlet Rose, which is growing nicely. Another thing I like to do when the plant is established and it's very dense in the middle, I like to trim a little gap in there, so again for airflow, new growth can come up through nicely. That's why I like to do that. And as you can see, these are on the Go Grows. That was full yesterday, so they drunk half of that already in a day. So I'm filling them up every 3 days, I expect. Then we got the Jay's Red Ghost Scorpion. Another nice plant. As you can see yesterday, I trimmed in the middle there, and I just cut the bottom away a bit. I'll do some more as it's actively growing a bit more. That's the J's Pink cross Tiger cross Reaper. And next to that we have the Why Not F2. You probably see some runts about when we run the thing. Any runts in here? I did pull a few off yesterday, so we may have got them all. Another tomato. Fill every gap. Then we have Phil Blake's lovely Not Abanada or Tiger Gump Mambananda or something. Sounds like a Marvel character. Then we got the overwintered B9 BPO. Caramel Chocolate Jolokia. Only branched out this way for some reason. There is another branch just starting by here though, so that will start to take out, hopefully. Then we have another very nice plant which I'm looking forward to, is the Kangstar Crimson Bonnet. Lovely shape on this. And I haven't touched this. This has done this sort of on its own. Opening out lovely. So I can take that. Another nice one next to that with the darker leaves. Ghost Yaki Orange. See, there's a little tiny runt there. And another one. They're coming off. Next to that we have a Kangstar Stargazer. And I have no clue about this variety, but they look like jalapenos to me. We'll have to have a Google of that because I have no idea what they're meant to look like. And another T-Rex yellow in the corner. Now as you can see, I've moved my crack keys because I've switched them to DWC. Now they'll grow like crazy. So in there now I've got an air stone with a line. Pumping, filled up the flipping, refilled the nutrients. And I don't know if you can see in there, but bubbles come in. And actually the pot and roots sit in the water now. And the oxygenated water, that's how they grow our way. I just wasn't enjoying it, liking too much out the crack he was going okay. But this lovely plant here, which is the peach starkist, I didn't want to start to show a bit of yellow and things like that. So I wanted to get some more oxygen in the water basically. Next to that one then we have a Kangstar Lemon Starburst. Just starting to grow up nicely. Then we have the famous four along here, which are four corking looking plants. There you have the Purple Death. A bit more sun on the top canopy and they'll start turning, I expect. Then we have another Lion Shark, which is a darker leafed variety, darker leafed one. That'd be like Neo in a couple of months, trying to get in here, bending all over the place. This is the Fat Ass White. Lots of flowers in there. Lovely canopy on him coming, growing out nicely. I have pulled quite a few runts off these in the last few days. Then we have the Star Scream. I just spotted this one. There's a runt there, look, see? Coming off. And another one there. Coming off. And another one under there. Pull probably about 20-30 of these off a plant by the time they start flowering and fruiting nicely. Then you have the big yellow mama. Then these little three here, that is because I couldn't help myself, I bought from Pasture Fire. You have a Aki Peanut, Aki Fantasy Sparkly White, and an Aki Berry Amarillo, which is another nice variety. Right then guys, whew. It's red hot in his tunnels. This white tunnel, which you would have thought would be cooler, is actually hotter than this one. Just don't make any sense. And we're up to about 32 now in here. So not nice for the plants, just not for me sitting in. Unless I got plenty of refreshments. a runt stew, you'll just know it's just going to stay a small pod. And it's not going to get any bigger. Once it's like a pea size or a 2 pea size, and it's meant to be a big pod, then you'll just know it's not going to get any bigger. Pull it off. Normally about 20, the first 20 or 30 pods tend to be very small. But that's what I do anyway. Right guys, enjoy the flipping weather because it's beautiful out there. And I might have a little cooking afternoon, I think. And I guess wash some bottles, more bottles, and have a little play about in the kitchen. Bye guys.